Yeah, welcome back to the Channel One newsroom here on Channel One TV. I am Charles Osukumi. Now, in more news, Ghana's garment and textile industry could be on the path to revival as government and trade stakeholders intensify efforts to remove bottlenecks, slowing down production and exports. At a stakeholder dialogue in Sogakope, the Deputy Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Samson Ahi, says the sector holds strong potential to drive industrial growth, boost exports and create jobs, particularly for women and the youth. There is more in this report by Channel One News' Desmond Salasiago.
Ghana's garment and textile industry is receiving renewed attention as government and private sector actors intensify efforts to address persistent trade bottlenecks hampering the sector's growth. At a stakeholder engagement in Sogakope, the Deputy Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Samson Ahi, underscored the immense potential of the sector to drive industrial expansion, boost export and create sustainable jobs, particularly for women and the youth. He noted that although the industry holds strong prospects, persistent trade facilitation challenges continue to undermine its competitiveness.
We know that there are some common challenges associated with production and exports in regards to the garment and textile industry, particularly the delays at the port, the customs, the charges, and so on and so forth. So this dialogue is aimed at trying to identify the challenges and then look at how best those challenges can be addressed. Need for the actors in the industry to look for a better way of trying to reduce the number of hours in the time period in which they go through before they can ship or transport their finished products to the appropriate markets in the world. Because we know that this is the sector that provides a huge employment to our people. Whether, in fact, it provides employment to PhD students, master's students, first degree students, people who have not gone to school. Or this is a sector that caters for all manner of persons.
Mr. Ahi explained that government is pursuing reforms anchored on stronger public-private collaboration to ensure that policies are practical, actionable, and industry-driven. He further disclosed that defunct or dormant garment and textile companies across the country, especially the Japan Textile Factory, are set to benefit from renewed government support aimed at revitalizing operations and restoring jobs within the sector.
The government has mentioned some defunct companies that's going to reinvest them, and then the Textile is one. And so what we have done so far is to write to the Ministry of Finance for permission to engage a transactional advisor so that we look at what's the requirement so that we can be able to work on bring it back.
The Director for West Africa and AFCFTA at Trademark Africa, Harriet Guy, emphasized the importance of inclusive dialogue on shaping effective trade reforms. According to her, the organization is working closely with government to ensure that private sector voices are fully integrated into trade policy discussions, particularly under the African Continental Free Trade Area framework. She noted that simplifying and streamlining trade processes would significantly reduce delays and costs, enabling Ghanaian manufacturers to compete more confidently in global markets.
There's no one person who will come in to say that, look, this is what is failing the industry, so let's go in and address challenge A. It's to listen to everybody so that the policymaker is informed to develop, to come up with a holistic approach to support the industry. And it's all part of our ongoing partnership. And the Ministry of Trade has been very, very supportive. As I've always said, it's all about being supportive to us as implementing partners to provide an enabling environment for the donor community, but as well as for the beneficiaries, and in this case, the private sector.